dive right in. Obviously, very, very disappointed with last game. Just all the elements affected our play, our energy, our effort, our toughness, and we've got to rebound in a big, big way. Not necessarily winning, but getting back to playing the way that you have to play to win in Big Ten play, because we were certainly not at our best in a variety of ways. So we had a good practice yesterday. I think our guys recognize it. And we move on to a very, very important game against Penn State. I was watching the Nebraska-Michigan State game, and they had a graphic that popped up on the TV with the standings, and I took a deep breath and I said, okay, maybe things aren't that bad. We're still in good shape. We've just got to learn from that game and move on.
Was there anything that stood out to you rewatching the film that maybe wasn't evident initially?
Not really. I felt bad during it. After watching it, it felt worse. Watched it again this morning at 4:30, and it felt worse again. So I probably need to just stop watching it.
As far as rebounding, it's one of the areas of strengths for your team, and obviously early on, Illinois pretty much controlled.
I thought the physicality of everything that they did affected us in that area. Maybe it was cutting, maybe it was posting up, attacking in transition. I thought all of it. They physically manhandled us, and they carried over to those other spots.
With Jordan, I know teams are very physical with him, and obviously he's got to play through it. What's the next step for him to be able to handle that moving forward in the future?
He knows how to handle it. He's been in the league. Everybody in this league does that. They've been doing it to him for 3 years, so he'll be fine. He's just got to get back to playing good basketball.
Are there any issues or trends in the defensive efforts that you guys have had in losses?
I think there's issues with everything in our 4 losses. If you had told me after 17 games that with Dupree's situation, Eric Curry's injury, that we'd be sitting at 13-4 with quality wins over Nebraska, out Wisconsin, and the wins that we had in the non-conference, I'd say, okay, I probably wouldn't feel awful about that. But it's been the way that we have lost that's been demoralizing. And I think it just comes down to when the ball doesn't go in the basket, it's affecting our energy on the other side. And that's probably the most consistent thing that we got to get better at, and we got to get tougher, and we got to get over the fact that the ball doesn't go in, and we just got to move on, and we got to understand what it takes to win on the road in this league.
Obviously, the energy part, I'm sure that's a collective mindset that you want everyone to have, but does it have to start with someone if it feels like it's not there? Do you need to have someone initiate that?
It's got to be everybody. It's not one guy. I think it's a collective deal from, every player on the roster. It's not one guy.